During World War I, the British Royal Navy engaged in an unprecedented and decisive fleet battle with the German Navy, achieving a strategic victory. The concept of fleet decisive battle took root in the British Navy for a long time thereafter, but it was not unchanging. With the development of technology, new technologies such as aviation were continuously integrated. Before World War II, the British Royal Navy requested the design and construction of a fleet reconnaissance aircraft. This aircraft was a highly specialized aircraft that needed to have carrier takeoff and landing capabilities, be able to search and continuously track enemy fleets within a certain area, and continuously communicate enemy information to their own fleet through its own wireless radio equipment, so that their commanders could adjust their combat deployment according to the situation. This aircraft was essentially a long-endurance reconnaissance aircraft, but with a different operational concept. GAL38 was one of the competitive models for this project. The British Royal Navy and the aircraft company signed a contract to design the GAL38 on November 15, 1938. According to the specifications, this aircraft was a slow-speed, long-endurance aircraft that should fly at a speed of 38 knots, about 70 kilometers per hour, at an altitude of 1,500 feet, about 457 meters, for 6 hours, and have carrier takeoff and landing capabilities, with foldable wings to adapt to the carrier environment, as well as necessary wireless radio equipment. The GAL38 was a high-wing fixed landing gear carrier-based aircraft with straight wings integrating 4 relatively small engine compartments on the wings. It was equipped with 4 130-horsepower Pobjoy Niagara V 7-cylinder air-cooled gear radial piston engines, each driving a pair of wooden 2-blade propellers. These engines had characteristics such as small size, smooth operation, and low noise. In order to meet the military's low-speed requirements, the designers added slotted flaps, ailerons, and other structures to the wings, allowing the aircraft to reach a surprisingly low speed of 63 kilometers per hour. But the drawback was that the maximum flight speed was only 185 kilometers per hour. The wings of the aircraft were foldable and could be folded backwards along both sides of the fuselage, controlled by hydraulic equipment, with the folded wings located on both sides of the tail beam. The landing gear of the aircraft was a fixed 3-point system. There were 2 types in the prototype, front 3-point and rear 3-point. In the early designs, the tail used 3 vertical fins, which were later changed to a large single vertical fin. The observer was located in the front of the aircraft, with glass windows on the front and sides of the cockpit to provide a better view for the observer. The pilot was located behind and above the observer, at the front of the wing root, with a similar observation view. Inside the fuselage was the wireless operator, who was responsible for transmitting the observed information back to the fleet and receiving fleet orders. The development work continued until 1942. The aircraft underwent test flights in 1941, and modifications were made based on the test flight conditions. However, the idea of a decisive fleet battle was already outdated, as radar technology had made significant advancements. As a result, in March 1942, Britain ordered the scrapping of the prototype and replaced it with long-range patrol aircraft equipped with search radar. The GAL38 fleet reconnaissance aircraft had an empty weight of about 2,800 kilograms, a maximum takeoff weight of about 4,300 kilograms, a length of 11 meters, a height of 3.86 meters, a wingspan of 17.02 meters, a width of 5.46 meters when folded, a wing area of 43.9 square meters, a maximum flight speed of 185 kilometers per hour, a cruising speed of 151 kilometers per hour, a minimum flight speed of 63 kilometers per hour, a maximum flight altitude of 1,800 meters, a maximum range of 1,590 kilometers, and a maximum loiter time of 11 hours.